2025. Here we go.
We are back for more karate combat.
Now, who wants more? We want more.
Newcomer Tyson Nam takes on 3-0 Loxby Montalvan.
One of us is getting knocked out.
Next up is Lucas Martins, who's 22-7, taking on Ilias Thompson, who's 14-4 with a 70% knockout win rate. Robelis Despaigne has scored the fastest knockout in karate combat history in his last fight. He'll be taking on Marcus Brigagao. Your co-main event is the much-anticipated Aline Pereira, taking on Amanda Torres.
Eu vejo minha mão levantada.
Edgars Skrīvers is here to prove that he's the true champion of karate combat, taking on Shahzaib Rind.
I'm just gonna go and destroy.
He's a good fighter, but I'm the beast. He can't stop me.
Super heavyweights on deck here, coming off the fastest knockout in karate combat history. Robelis Despaigne takes on newcomer Marcus Brigagao. And Bas, we'll start with the newcomer. Marcos, 17-7 pro MMA record. He has 12 wins by knockout. He's got a lot of experience at the top. He is, of course, used to being the bigger guy. He's not small by any means, but, you know, he's going to be punching up a bit tonight.
He's going to be punching up, and he said he knows his opponent is powerful and he's fast, and he's going to feel him out the first round for that reason. Feel out his reach, and then once round number 2 and 3 come along, that's when he will start fighting. And he wants a flying knee. I don't know how he's going to pull that off for a knockout to the head.
Yeah, that sounds like a terrible strategy.
Maybe pull him down and then fly up. I don't know.
Robelis Despaigne coming off that 4-second KO in his debut last month here when we were in Florida. What can you tell us about this gentleman?
Well, 7 of his wins all were under 18 seconds. All of them.
Crazy.
So just to think about that, you know the guy got power. So he's got also the stamina. He's going to stay also on the outside, that's what he said, because he knows his opponent has a lot of power. He's going to use his reach. He would like to have a spinning heel kick to the head for a knockout. And this guy's a bronze medalist in the Olympic team, Taekwondo. He can actually do it. 260 pounds, gigantic.
And I think it's one of those things that you can see the numbers on paper, and people at home can look at the fight card graphic and then go, oh wow, this guy's 6'7". This guy's 6'7". Like it's so big when you see it in person.
Well, I was watching him at the face-offs yesterday, and I saw Brigagao, and I go, okay, man, he's pretty tall. And then he stood next to Despaigne, and I was like, oh my God! I mean, it was still a big difference.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, 6'4", 6'7". It's like, and with the frame that goes.
Yeah,
with
but
that,
just like the presence of him was just so much different.
Yeah, it's going to be. It's going to be quite a contest. Let's go ahead and walk these two fighters. This is Robelis Despaigne and Marcus Brigagao. Fastest knockout in karate combat history.
Try to find another opponent for him. Good luck.
Ooh, this is going to be a crazy fight.
When big people hit, it's going to leave an impact.
Robelis Despaigne, every single win he's ever had has been under 18 seconds.
Nunca salgo a buscarlo así tan rápido, pero bueno, salen, ¿no?
This man's power is remarkable.
Meu nome é Marcos Brigagão. Meu cartel no MMA profissional são 17 vitórias e 7 derrotas. Independente se for do segundo ou terceiro round, eu tenho certeza que vai ser nocaute.
Venho aqui mostrar minhas ferramentas de trabalho para você.
You have 2 very experienced athletes going at it.
Pienso que va a ser una dura batalla, pero soy un poco más rápido y tengo que explotarla.
Don't blink because the fight will be over very soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the Super Heavyweight Division, introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Brazil, Marcus Brigagao.
Well, Marcus Brigagao makes his way to the pit here. One thing he may have that a lot of people aren't counting on is for a long time, for many years, that main training partner of Alexander Volkov, who of course is 6'7".
Yeah.
So it's not actually a figure he's completely unfamiliar with.
That's actually a really good thing. I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's going to be very helpful.
Yeah. The Volkov is a really great striker as well.
And you can see he has Jordan Lutterbach, KC fighter, in his corner as well. At 28 years old, brings in that 17-7 record with him. He actually has a huge knockout rate. 71% of his wins have come by knockout.
And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, representing Cuba, Robelis Despaigne!
That's how you know we're in Miami.
Yeah.
Wow,
Cuba representing tonight, Robelis Despaigne. The big boy is his official nickname.
And he's a big boy.
5-2 MMA record coming to this one. That doesn't really tell the whole story, though, as the cloud bet odds at the bottom of your screen might do so. Minus 1,667 favorite with the closing odds. He's a black belt in Taekwondo, obviously. He has the fastest knockout in karate combat history, and he was a bronze medalist at the Olympics. A longtime member of the Cuban national Taekwondo team for some 15 years. You know, if he can really get those legs and that reach working, it seems like it's almost an insurmountable obstacle.
Fighter!
Well, here's the thing, like, just looking at him standing there, look how long his arms are. And I don't think that his opponents recognize that until it's too late. They wake up and go, oh, wow, his reach was longer than I thought.
He had that extra 4 or 5 inches you weren't thinking, yeah.
To me, they asked me yesterday, how do you prepare? It's very simple. If I have a fighter and he fights a guy with like a 3-inch reach advantage per arm, I give him a headpiece, and I put like 3 inches. I add 3 inches to the top of the headpiece, and I tell the opponent only to hit the top of the head, so he gets you.
The DeLorean DMC token. Well, I'll get to DeLorean in a minute. The DMC pre-sale is live now. Robelis Despaigne looking for a quick start. Marcus bringing out tumbled, and he drops. And the referee is waving this one off. Another quick knockout for Robelis Despaigne.
Wow, what was that, 8 seconds?
Well,
I was in the middle of, you know, our ad read at the start.
In the middle of an ad, and so much for reading for the first round and trying to figure him out for the first round.
Right?
Yeah, he should have moved backwards immediately.
Well, I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to have to rely on you to recap the start of that exchange, because... Well, you know what? Let's look at the whole fight. Let's just look at the whole fight again.
The whole 8 seconds.
So here we go, coming out. Oh, and he caught him with a little shot, and then it's just heavy clubbing hands.
Yeah, he just pretty much knocked him around like a pinball machine.
You know, one thing we didn't touch on, Robelis, he said this is the first fight camp he's had that was 100% karate combat focused. And I think, you know, you're seeing it now. We went to work with the hands. Hands in Taekwondo are not a thing in sport Taekwondo, right? They don't score. That's why that's why they fight with their hands by their legs. But boy, when you can do that, why, you know, why bother using the legs?
Dude, I will run the first round. Like, I mean, backwards.
And your winner by knockout! And your winner by knockout! Robelis Despaigne!
Now you see why, you know, what was it, seven wins in total of 18 seconds or something?
Yeah, now it's 8.
Oh my goodness.
8 wins under 18 seconds.
8 wins under 18 seconds.
All of them. This is the most insane. The last one was 4 seconds for the people at home. 4 seconds.
That is wild.
What? Everything he hits, he destroys.
Dean, are you interviewing him right now?
They didn't give me, my guy didn't give me my mic.
Oh, okay. Apparently we're not going to because his English is not good enough. So we're going to let him enjoy and soak in the support of the crowd.
Wow. I mean, 8 times? Are you? It's like, listen, I'm not fast blown away, but 8 fights all under 18 seconds.
I mean, but as these opponents, the next guy that comes up, what are they thinking? Are they thinking, oh, it's not going to happen to me? You can't be thinking that.
By now, there's very documented evidence that it will happen to you.
You got to get out of the first 18 seconds.
And that's his daughter who's come across to celebrate with him pittside.
Wow, how tall is she?
Guys, I didn't really get a chance to set and get into that one. Give us your thoughts. I mean, what do we do in the super heavyweight division?
I don't know who they're going to find. Who are you going to find now? Which guy? Volkov. That would be something if you could get him here.
I mean, think about like who you have to find. Like you got to find somebody first off that's big enough to fight him, that we can sell, and then they can't be afraid.
Right?
Like most guys are probably afraid because they think that they're, man, I'm going to get set up to get knocked out.
Yeah, and
it's a hard thing.
Actually, once you're afraid of something, that thing will exactly happen. It's always like that, right?
Yes.
Perfect rule.
Well, that makes quick work of that bout. We've got our co-main, our main event coming up next.
Unbelievable.
Let's keep. Okay, nobody thought this through.
Bruce Lee, my man.
Guys.
With the camera.
Okay, well. I'm sorry, guys. Bear with us. We've got a feature with one half of our co-main event, Aline Pereira, coming up next. And then we're going to get straight on to our co-main. Stay with us here for more action from the pit.
What does it mean to have your brother so involved in your camp?
Isso é muito importante para mim, ter ele aqui comigo. Desde o início, ele que é meu treinador e eu fico muito feliz por ele estar aqui me acompanhando.
Karate combat is a very new sport, very different than K1 or Glory. What's her impression right now of karate combat? What does she feel about the sport?
Eu sei que é diferente, mas luta é luta e eu tô indo bem preparada.
She has a lot of experience in fighting. What does she want to show her fans in this fight?
Eu quero dar show para meus fãs. Eu sei que muita gente se inspira em mim e eu quero mostrar pro pessoal que eles também podem, assim, sabe? Muita gente manda mensagem para mim, Aline, eu me inspiro em você e isso me fortalece, entendeu? Isso me fortalece e eu quero mostrar para eles, entendeu? Para meus fãs e dar esse presente para eles.
Oh, beautiful cross there by Pereira. Oh, wow! Wow! Beautiful! The flurry is really not necessary. Begley was down for the count as soon as that left hook landed.
So it is time for our co-main event. Aline Pereira taking on Amanda Torres. And Bas, we'll get to Aline in a moment. Amanda Torres, though, stepping in on short notice after a previous opponent pulled out, but she's an extremely game opponent, bringing a 9-8 record into this, and above all, she's got a level of toughness that is really going to force Pereira to push forward.
Yeah, she really believes she wanted this fight. She really believes she can beat her, and she knows her opponent has the reach advantage, and she says, I'm going to make it a dogfight. I'm going to go in there, it's going to be dirty boxing, knees to the body, and loves for a spinning kick, just a back kick, not to the head, to the body for the knockout.
Yeah, but, you know, it's a tough ask, right? She's facing Aline Pereira, sister of Alex Pereira, who we saw in her debut. Just a vicious, vicious left hook.
Yeah, and she says the only thing I have to do is stay outside the reach of my opponent, find the target for my left hook, because that's her bread and butter, same as her brother, and just land that big left hook. And she's going to win with a knee to the face. That's a wish.
Yeah.
To win by knee to the face.
Dean, what are your thoughts on this matchup?
It's a tall order for
Torres.
Torres, yes, Amanda Torres. I'm sorry about that. She's coming in on short notice, And talking to Boss yesterday, he said that she was very confident. I didn't get that. I didn't read that from her at the face-off. I didn't read the confidence from her. She looked intimidated, which I would have been as well. I mean, you're looking around and you're looking at the sister of Alex Pereira, the #1 fighter on the planet right now. And he's standing there staring at you like right in the front row. She looked a little intimidated, but that has nothing to do with what's going to happen right now. Yesterday you can be intimidated, today you can show up and refuse to lose. So I'm rooting for her to at least come out and put on a good performance.
Stay up, so get out and refuse to lose. I like it. Let's go ahead and meet these two ladies in our co-main event. This is Amanda Torres and Aline Pereira.
Meu nome é Aline Pereira, eu sou do Brasil, São Bernardo do Campo.
Aline Pereira is from the legendary Pereira family. Her brother is one of the greatest combat sports athletes in history.
Desde o início, ele que é meu treinador.
Her record is 6-2 in professional kickboxing, 1-0 in karate combat, and that win came by way of knockout.
Estava treinando com meu irmão, fazendo as preparações com ele. Eu estava vindo bem preparada e eu estava convicta que ia ser um nocaute. Eu venho do kickboxing, né?
She has identical knockout power just like her brother.
Meu nome é Amanda Torres, eu sou do Brasil. Eu venho do kickboxing, mas eu luto MMA já tem bastante tempo.
Não conheço muito ela, mas eu vi que ela é uma atleta dura. Eu estou preparada para uma luta dura, que pode ir para a decisão. Eu vejo nocaute.
Aline, eu aceitei a luta em cima da hora, mas eu tenho certeza que eu tenho muito para te complicar na hora do combate.
Amanda, chama.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the co-main event! Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Brazil, Amanda Torres!
So Amanda Torres makes her way to the pit corner here. She is a plus 750 underdog coming into this one. She's been staying fairly active in her 9 and 8 MMA career. She is coming off a actually submission loss in November of last year, but the majority of her losses are decisions. She's very, very tough, very, very durable. The question is, what is her offensive route to victory tonight?
And introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, representing Brazil, Aline Pereira.
Well, Josh, you talk about that path to victory. One, can't be intimidated. And she's going to have a Brandon Jenkins level of desire inside there.
I love that. Exactly.
Desire and durability, no doubt. Your heavy favorite coming in this one, Aline Pereira, 34 years old, representing Texera MMA and Fitness. Originally from Sao Paulo. You see her brother, Alex Pereira, as Dean said, #1 fighter on the planet right now, in her corner tonight. They also have 3 other siblings. You know, she was 21-3 as an amateur before she turned pro. Made a fantastic debut last October with us against Dee Begley. That left hook, signature family left hook, getting the job done there.
The pin.
Well, Well, CloudBet.com is the official crypto sportsbook and casino of Karate Combat. Whether you want your money on the fights or football, or you enjoy a bit of live blackjack on your phone, don't just bet on crypto. Bet with crypto at CloudBet.com.
All right, now, let's see. It's getting very quiet in here.
A lot of anticipation building up to this one.
Nice 1-2, very well. Beautiful jab, wow. And because she's not blading, that's a power. It's a straight.
Yeah, looking to try and use that reach advantage. She's the one pressing forward at the moment, and a lot of snap on those kicks coming up quick. Good defense thus far from Torres, though.
Well, that's the thing, right? When you're just being defensive, you can be defensive. It's when you start opening up where the holes start to present themselves, and that's where Aline, I think, will find her best opportunity.
Really sat down on that strike, and the right hand lands again.
Ooh.
Torres trying to keep the head movement going, make herself just that little bit harder to hit.
Yeah, I will give her that. Like, she's doing a really good job of circling away from the left hook and staying in good position.
Nice.
It's just going to be tough for her to find her way inside that range, at least without taking some damage on the way in. A lot of strikes being thrown, but they're from well on the outside here.
Oof. Beautiful straight punches. Touched it there with the cross.
Well, we're into the final 10 seconds of this round. It's gone by very quickly, but first really good bit of offense from Torres here.
And that's a confidence booster.
As it should be.
Yes.
I mean, a much more even first round than certainly any of the odds would suggest.
And if I'm Torres, I'm going back with a moral victory. Like, hey, I belong here. I can win this. I belong here.
Yeah,
but the biggest difference between the way they were throwing strikes is that nothing had landed significantly. But the difference is that when Aline throws the strikes, it looked like when it lands, it's going to have some damage.
Yep.
Torres just doesn't have a lot of sting on her shots.
Yeah, they feel a little bit slower, a little bit more labored.
A little bit more arm punchy, too.
Right, and of course the problem is she has to cover a lot of distance to even get them in range first.
That's why you want to rotate, so you got a little bit more power, length.
Now, to her credit, she walked through a very solid right hand there. Pereira back with the center of the pit here. referee has called a stoppage here.
Whoa. That was a quick stoppage.
I think maybe a little bit quick.
I think so too. Yeah, I don't think she was that hurt.
Yeah, I mean, let's see a look back on the replay. She sat her down very nicely with that left, and she was flowering on the follow-up, but the referee did jump in very quickly.
Here we go.
So let's take a look back at the replay. Hurt her with that exchange, and then on the follow-up, she's off balance. Big left drops her. Oh, see, I don't know about that stoppage. Her eyes were still forward. She was trying to mount some active defense by lumberjack sweeping and grabbing the legs. Usually I'm all on the side of the referee when it comes to stoppages, but she's still engaged in defense here. I don't know, it's close. It's close. I mean, look, we always have to give the benefit of the doubt. The referee has a advantage position we don't have, and fighter safety is, of course, paramount. And take nothing away from Aline Pereira. What a finish on that left hook.
Beautiful left hook again.
Go! Fighter! And your winner by TKO, Aline Pereira!
Well, smiles all around from the end, no complaints from Amanda Torres. Aline Pereira notches the second win in her karate combat career. And again, it's left hook to ground and pound. Let's head up pit side. She's with Dean Thomas.
I'm standing here with Aline Pereira. 2 up, 2 down, all with the left hook. Can you describe how that feels right now?
Pô, tô aqui com a Aline aqui, né? Pô, 2 lutas, 2 nocautes. Quando esse cruzar de esquerda entra, derruba. O que tá sentindo agora?
Tô me sentindo muito feliz. Primeiramente, agradecer a Jesus por sempre estar na minha vida. Agradecer ao presidente por mais uma oportunidade. Eu amo lutar aqui. Muito obrigada. Agradecer ao meu irmão, que sempre está do meu lado. O Blino também desde o início. Obrigada, tô muito feliz.
So, just thank people. I'm so happy. First, thank Jesus for being a great part of my life, a huge part of my life. Thank Mr. President for another opportunity. Thanks to my brother that we be here since the beginning. Thanks Pliny for being to be here since the beginning. I'm just so super happy.
Agradecer o Glover Teixeira. Esse cara é embaçado. Ele também me treina. E agradecer toda a minha equipe que me ajudou.
Cannot not thank Glover Teixeira. He's the man. Been training with him. Thanks to all my team. Thank you so much, guys.
Well, this is for her, the man, Chama himself. How proud of you are of your sister?
Pô, vamos perguntar pro Chama ele mesmo aqui. Quão orgulhoso que você tá de ver a sua irmã aqui?
Não, muito feliz, né? Pô, a gente tá vendo os 2 eventos aqui, as 2 lutas dela, pô, foram um show. Eu acho que todo mundo tem a ganhar, pô, todo mundo que tá aqui presente, todo mundo que tá assistindo, né? A minha equipe, com certeza, que tá dando todo o suporte para ela, né? Então tá todo mundo feliz.
Man, I'm super happy to have her here, to make her be part of this. We're happy. I think the crowd is happy. President is happy. My team is happy. They give us great support, so it's incredible.
When are they going to put a belt around your waist?
Quando que eles vão colocar um cinturão na sua cintura, Aline?
Não sei. E aí, presidente? Me fala aí.
I don't know. What's up, Mr. President? You tell me.
Let's find a worthy opponent. You know, the last champion, she retired. Maybe she'll come out of retirement for this fight.
Well, I know one thing. We can't wait to see you fight again. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Aline Pereira.
Thank you, guys.
Well, thank you, Aline, for another great performance. And Bas, give us your closing thoughts on her performance.
Well, we knew she was going to land the left hook, right? And she did again. I think her straight punches, everything looked beautiful. She was sharp. I think her opponent did really well in the first round. I do think, yeah, it could have gone on a little bit longer because she was still intelligently defending herself. But doesn't take away anything from her because she's crazy good.
Yeah, let's hope we can find someone for her to face. I mean, you know, we've got a good depth, a lot more depth than a lot of promotions do in our women's divisions. We're obviously on the hunt for more, so we'll see if we can stack this out, give her some good opponents moving forward. But next up, it is time for our main event, and this is your main event package.
What's up?
I am the king of this place. Nobody can beat me.
I love to fight, I love to compete, and just to test myself.
In the main event, we have Shahzaib Rind versus Edgars Skrīvers.
Big pickup, fireworks early on from Shahzaib Rind.
We're giving him purposely the hardest opponents we're finding right now.
It's fight business, anything can happen.
We watch to see which storylines elevate to the top of this sport, which people become the Khabibs and McGregors. You got to put Rind in that conversation right off the bat. Oh my God!
Well, he's landed quickly here, and this fight is over instantly.
No way! What did I say? What did I say?
The king!
Woo.
Well, fireworks over Miami to close out the evening here, and what an evening it's been. Packed house here in Wynwood, Miami. Bas, it's been a long road to get to this point. We've had some absolutely stunning knockouts, some real wars of attrition, but right now we're going to do the fun thing and crown one of those champions. It is the lightweight belt. Edgars Skrīvers taking on Shahzaib Rind. Give us your thoughts, or your initial thoughts, on what's on the line here, because there's a lot going on with this belt, right? This is the interim championship for Rind. Luis Roca has been injured. He's the official lightweight champ. Edgars Skrīvers is a former champ. a lot going on.
Champs. A lot of champs in there. You know, listen, Edgars Skrīvers says he's back. He says, listen, first of all, he's an animal. We're always talking about he had a great training camp. He also has a great opponent, he said. But he has weaknesses, and I'm going to exploit those weaknesses. And for the rest, it's going to be very simple. I'm going to smash him. Those are Skrīvers' words.
I mean, Edgars Skrīvers, of course, a multiple-time karate combat champion in his own right. Part of the question is he going to be able to deal with the height disadvantage that comes with facing Shahzaib Rind, who is tall for the lightweight division?
He is very tall for his division, yes. And he's also had a great training camp, and he worked with a coach who worked 5 years with Skrīvers. So that gives him an advantage. Then he worked also with a wrestling coach from Cuba and an Olympic boxing coach in Jorge Rubio. So all these coaches together made a game plan for him to fight the man, as we know, Skrīvers.
Yeah, that's I mean, let's not underestimate that, right? Like, Shahzaib Rind is now working with a coach who worked with Edgars Skrīvers for 5 years. Like, he knows him.
That's like a cheat code.
Right.
It's like having a hack. It's a life hack. It's a fight hack. But not only that, but just where Rind is in his career right now, the confidence.
Yep.
And when you're in the peak of your confidence and you're able to fight during that time, sometimes you're just unbeatable.
That's it. Yep. Full steam ahead. And if you're not afraid, you can move mountains, man, I'm telling you.
Yeah, I mean, 26 years old, undefeated in karate combat. You can see the crowd, you can probably hear them. Always bring a lot of support, of course, the country of Pakistan watching back home. He's kind of the foremost combat sportsman, you know, in the country of Pakistan, and he's living up to the name and the moniker and the expectation so far. The fact that this is an interim title, and, you know, been trying to get this fight with Luis Roca to unify it. Do you think that gives Rind any concern? Is that getting in his head? Or really, all he can do is fight who's in front of him?
Yeah, I don't think it's going to get in the way of his thought process of going out there and winning. Like I said, his confidence is ultra high right now. It's probably at the peak as I've ever seen him. And just being that confident, I don't think he cares whether it's for a belt, not for a belt, even though he is the champion. But I think he just likes to go out there, represent his country, and beat people up.
So One of the things that I had a question about personally. You know, we haven't seen Shahzaib Rind have to wrestle a whole lot. We've seen Edgars Skrīvers come in against people like Gabriel Varga, who we thought were technically far more competent strikers, and he wrestled them, and under the rule set, he got a good decision victory. Is that a route for him to look for tonight?
Yeah, well, that's why he worked with the Cuban wrestling coach Richie Lewis, you know, for the wrestling, because of course they're gonna expect Skrīvers to go for takedowns, because once you let a takedown or an overhand right or a roundhouse kick, they all look kind of bit the same as a setup. So once you land a takedown, you're inside the head of your opponent, because now he doesn't know what it's going to be. It's going to be a hand, it's going to be a kick, or it's going to be a takedown. So yeah, hopefully he can stop the takedown if this happens, but I guess we're going to find out, bud.
We are going to find out indeed. Title fights are always fun here at Karate Combat. 5 3-minute rounds going on the clock. This is your main event of Karate Combat 52. It is for the lightweight title, Shahzaib Rind and Edgars Skrīvers.
For your main event, we have Shahzaib Rind, the new era world champion of Karate Combat, taking on the former pound-for-pound greatest fighter in Karate Combat, Edgars Skrīvers.
We are two guys at the top. We have to fight.
I am the king of this place. Nobody can beat me.
The king! I am officially the champion of Karate Combat in lightweight division.
When Shahzaib fights, the world tunes in.
I became a champion by knocking out Rocha.
The dude is a Terminator, but he got dethroned.
I think I'm still the champion of lightweight division. I think I won my last fight against Rocha.
Without a doubt, this will be the most viewed Karate Combat fight in history.
He's the best fighter in Karate Combat, but he never faced somebody like me.
Edgars Skrīvers rebounds from his loss.
I'm just evolving fight by fight.
I'm the greatest fighter. He's another stone in my way.
I'm gonna go there and smash him.
I wish him good luck.
Now I'm 100% focused on Shahzaib.
I'm gonna take you out and I will beat you.
It's kill or be killed.
Ladies and gentlemen, the moment you all have been waiting for! This is the main event of the evening! Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Latvia, the former lightweight champion, Edgars, the Man Slayer, Skrīvers.
And we welcome once again to the pit the Bear Slayer, Edgars Skrīvers, former 3-time Karate Combat champion. Did his camp for this one at TK MMA out in Dubai. So he's been splitting a lot of his time lately. And Bas, you think about the old days of Edgars Skrīvers, right? We called him this Terminator. He would come forward, he was emotionless, he would just smash everybody in his path. And it's been a little bit rocky for him lately with the loss to Luis Rocha and then the doctor stoppage cut last time out to Rustem Satyev. And let's not forget, he's kind of the old school belt. He's not fought under our new rule set with the thigh kicks, with the elbows.
But he loves it. He says the old school is new school for me. I always fought like that. He's a kick machine guy. Where low kicks are to the thighs are legal and knees are legal. The elbows. That's going to be a big difference in this fight because he's not used to fighting with elbows. So let's see what happens. If he can land some of them because of the height of Shahzaib. But maybe if he takes him down, puts him against the fence, the wall, then rain down those elbows. ring speaker Gabriel's not going to have a voice.
Yeah, what a performance.
All right. Yeah, I'm nervous for this fight.
Well, he is your current interim lightweight champion, and tonight he is your cloud bet favorite on the betting odds, minus 345 coming in to this one. So far, he smashed everybody that we've put in front of him, 5-0, undefeated coming into this one tonight. He's a third-degree wushu black belt. His overall wushu and kickboxing record prior to karate combat was 75-4. You know, what we saw last time out, Bass, he got a third-round TKO win over Bruno Assis when we were in Singapore back in September. He had to come through some adversity in that bout, and we needed to see that from him because he just starched everybody up to that point. But that was a good fight for him, and I think it earned him more fans as a result.
I think so too. I mean, that shot that freaking Assis landed on him, dropped him, and he was on the ground. And then on the ground, when Assis was on the ground, he also kicked him in the face, which was actually an illegal kick, but it was not intentional. But still, it was full in the face, and I thought, oh my God, this is going to go wrong. But he overcame, and then he started taking over round number 2, and in 3 he finished him.
Well, Karate Combat 52 is powered by Hedera. The HPAR Foundation helps the brightest minds in Web3 take their ideas from on-brain to on-chain. Check out hparfoundation.com to learn more. So Touch the Gloves underway. Golden belt and golden gloves for our current interim lightweight champ, Rind. White pants for the bear slayer from Latvia, Edgars Skrīvers. And immediately that height and size difference, very apparent, boss.
Yeah, it's David and Goliath almost, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's the one thing that really stands out to me. And you just got to be able to take advantage of it. And you need to do that early so that it deters the shorter, smaller man from coming in.
Good that he's using front kicks. I think that Skrīvers, yes, he will shoot for a takedown when he finds a moment. He needs to create some chaos here. Staying on the outside is very dangerous.
Yeah, Rind's just measuring here, trying to get his range, and Skrīvers finding his way into the midsection.
But you're right, you see how he's going to the body with those punches? That looks just like a takedown.
Yep.
So I could imagine him shooting a takedown, faking them body punches.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I mean, the size difference is very compelling right now. Misdirection from Rind, starting to back Skrīvers up, and Skrīvers has to circle. I'm sure he would like nothing more than to notch one for the Karate Combat veterans and derail the hype train behind Shahzaib Rind.
Yeah, that puts him right at the #1 spot again if that happens.
Yeah, a rematch with Roka.
You see, I like that front kick up the middle. Again, that establishes that range.
Yep. Also, I would thread a knee. Just lift yourself for if he takes a shot, then he might think that he's going to get kneed in the face.
Well, I couldn't quite see if that was a stumble or if a shot landed, but Rind is really having to keep Skrīvers moving around the outside here. And Skrīvers just struggling to find a way in. We've only got 24 seconds left. Oh, that's a good shot, though.
Very nice.
This is tough, right? We prioritize forward aggression at Karate Combat. It's Rind coming forward here the most. Well, of course, they can pace themselves a little bit more in these main events and title fights because we have 5 rounds to separate them. First one in the books, and, you know, Bastien, do you have a feeling which way that went?
You would shoot Shahzaib. It went to him. He landed the kicks, he landed some punches. Sure, Skrīvers also landed one shot, but for the rest, I think it's Rind.
Yeah, I think that for me, that felt like a round that Skrīvers was trying to knock off some ring rust, some pit rust, rather.
Yeah.
It looked like that. It looked like he was a little, trying to get his feet back on this canvas. But definitely the round goes to Rind, but Skrīvers is not out of this just yet.
No, certainly not. Long way still to go in this one. Let's take a look back at some of the replays.
That was a beautiful right hand by Skrīvers.
Yeah, and Skrīvers landed well there. I think that's one of those rounds that's like, you know, it's going to be a 10-9, the same as another round that's a 10-9, but it was by a much slimmer margin than you might typically see. It's kind of a free round for the person who won it, right?
Yep.
Josh Palmer, Bas Ruud, and Dean Thomas on the call for you here this evening. The touch over 3,000 eyes here in this arena, glued to the pit for this bout.
Skrīvers doing a great job, moving backwards to the sides, never straight back. Very nice. Definitely did his homework. He's just waiting for a moment to land again. Maybe that right hand that he had in round number 1. And then follow it up with a cross or anything left. He should do that much more, I think, feinting.
It looks like Skrīvers might be waiting for him, because he's getting Shahzaib to extend a bit on his shots, and Skrīvers might be waiting for him to counter.
Yeah, and then go for a takedown.
Maybe.
Yep.
I mean, Skrīvers is circling the whole time into the power side of Shahzaib as well.
Man, it's so crazy, right? It looks like a different weight class almost.
Yeah, completely.
And they both went the same. Beautifully slipped there. Okay, come on, fight.
Skrīvers is tough. You don't want to necessarily goad him.
No, but once you get emotional, your reflexes go down. You should not do that. You should try to stay calm. If you get angry, it's not a good thing. You start loading up your punches, you start telegraphing.
It's not a handshake agreement to stand there and back.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, and we've seen this before with Skrīvers as well, right? The way he fought Gabriel Varga, it was frustration for Varga the deeper that fight went, because he just kept moving around and then taking him down. You know, it was never the clean kickboxing bout that Varga wanted.
Yeah, Shahzaib's got to cut him off. He's not doing a good enough job of cutting him off.
Yeah, once in the corner, right?
Yeah, once he's in. I mean, this is not a circular octagon.
Yep.
This is a square. You can cut him off.
Well, once again, we find ourselves in the final 25 seconds of a round.
Beautiful back kick to the body.
Stop!
Shahzaib let that one go a little too late.
Yeah, a little bit.
Too late, yeah.
He heard that 10-second clap.
He let that go a little too late.
But he pulled it.
Yeah.
So just a look there at Edgars Skrīvers in his corner. Take a look back at some of the replays here. And that was a good combination early on from Skrīvers. And
that could have won him the round.
It could have.
Yeah. But as we always say with karate combat, the aggressor, the guy who pushes the fight.
Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. He definitely had the cleaner of the strikes in that round.
Yep.
The question is, will the judges let the fact that Rind was continually moving forward, skew it a little bit?
Yep.
Rind has to move his feet a little faster to cut him off. He's stalking at the pace of Skrīvers. He's got to be faster than Skrīvers with his feet and cut him off.
Yep. Put him in the corner, got him off. Rocky said to use chicken for that.
Yeah.
and catch a chicken, you got food.
And God knows there's chickens outside of the goat shed.
Oh, third round is underway.
At least on the menu, the restaurant next to it.
Yeah, Rind, when we first met him at Karate Combat, he was sleeping under the cage in the goat shed gym. I'm kind of hoping that's not the case right now.
No, I know that no more. He got a gold belt on, man. He's not doing that.
Oh, and he caught Skrīvers there. He was faster and cut him off. Big ground and pound for Rind here. Skrīvers is going to have to try and get out. I think the referees are going to look at... Well, referee let that one go. I was getting anxious for a moment. Oh, big kick from Rind. Big downward elbows.
Jeez.
Skrīvers, and the referee's got to let this go. This is...
Stop.
Oh, good, bringing him back up.
No, you can.
I don't know. Well, the crowd disagree with Edgars Skrīvers saying he was hit in the back of the head.
Do you want to fight? What's here? You want to fight? Do you want to fight?
I mean, the knot looks like it's on the side of his.
Yeah, it's outside of the mohawk.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you take
He's got a knot in the back of his head.
Yeah, you can see where it was.
Yeah.
Watch out.
Yeah.
Wow, this is getting feisty.
That was here. You have here, okay? Watch out, okay?
You see, I mean, he's feeling the knot, and it's an illegal spot.
It's in a legal spot.
It's a legal spot, yep.
Come in, fight!
Well, we're back underway here. But look, how is Skrīvers going to regain his composure now? And if you're Rind, you're just going to pile it on.
Well, no, this is not good for Skrīvers because you're looking for a way out now.
Yeah, he needs to cut him off like you said. Like with that, that's a good... Shahzaib gets emotional, should watch out for that.
Hey, stop! Come on. Ready?
25 seconds left in this round, and the heat has certainly been turned up a notch here. Rind backs him into the corner once more as the round ends. If there wasn't any bad blood before, there might well be some now.
Yeah, and there wasn't. They were very respectful to each other this time, so that was nice to see, because Rind becomes a different animal once you put him in front of an opponent, right? He's such a sweetheart, but then he turns.
But I didn't like the body language of Skrīvers trying to get out of the fight or trying to get a penalty based on that shot. I didn't like that at all.
No, because he can feel where it is, and it is outside of the mohawk, as they call it.
So it was. You see on the replay there, it was a downward elbow, and you can see he's feeling that spot he's touching is a legal spot to strike.
Yep.
It's not actually the back of the head, it's the side of the head. And you can see there on that camera shot, that's where it landed. It's close. Don't get me wrong, it's close, but it's not
legal.
It's not an illegal area.
Yep.
But like, if you came to fight, you got to keep that as the priority tonight.
Oh yeah.
Watch out, okay? I want a clean fight, okay? Ready, fight!
Well, 3 rounds in the books. That was by far and away the most decisive round of the bout so far. Shahzaib Rind in control of this one, and he did what you said he needed to do, Dean. He cut him off on the angle to land the shot.
And then one time also when he moved out, he kicked him back with the right kick.
Kick him back into your spot.
Yep. That's a good kick on a relaxed calf.
Well, blocked completely, but it had a good sound effect to it.
Jeez.
Yeah, that sounded wicked.
Yep. Very surprised we didn't see one takedown attempt.
Yeah, I have to say, I honestly thought that was a strategy he might try. Of course, Rind is a little bit bigger, and Rind does train at a gym that is predominantly MMA fighters with a lot of wrestlers. Oh, again, the axe-like elbows. Pinning and punching. Skrīvers trying to work his way out here.
Stop. Yeah, those elbows, those tomahawk elbows, when they're up against the wall, they
just seem vicious.
Yeah.
Like genuinely vicious.
Like it's gonna disfigure you if it lands.
I think tomahawk is exactly the right description.
For me, this feels like the fastest title fight we ever had. It's like 1 minute left in the fourth round.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
It's going quickly.
Yeah. I mean, Rind is doing everything. He's doing the feints, he's keeping that distance, he's not standing still, moving to the sides. Every time we see a different fighter, a better one. Yeah, you cannot be relaxed with Skrīvers because if he unloads, it's scary.
Well, we're into the final 15 seconds now, and this one absolutely flying by. It's been Rind pressing forward. But again, another slower round, generally speaking. Oh, disguised that well. Look down at the ground.
Stop. Every time he does that, I'm good.
Enjoy. Hey, wait.
Rind inadvertently heading back to the wrong corner there for a moment. 4 rounds in the books, guys. You've got to figure it's at least 3-1 to Shahzaib Rind.
Yeah, at least 3-1. But Skrīvers still got a lot of juice left in him.
Well, that's it, right?
I think he needs to just recognize that he's down and he has to come out and fight.
It's got to be a go out on your shield kind of thing.
Yeah, you got to fight offensively now. He's done a great job of using his movement to avoid a lot of big negative moments for him, but he's got to get some positive moments.
Well, they've done a little bit of work to the count on the back of his head. The shot of the current champ.
Easy, huh?
In the corner here. 3 more minutes. The last 3 minutes of Karate Combat 52.
Love the feints, love the movement.
Well, and this is what I like about Shahzaib too. Even though he might be up 4 or 3 rounds to 1, he's still putting the pressure on.
Yep.
Yeah, the pace hasn't really changed for him. The approach hasn't really changed for him.
And we always have this idea that, you know, if a fighter's up his rounds, he's going to just take off. That's not the case.
Approaching the halfway point, and it still feels a bit tentative and a bit cagey in this final round. I'm sort of in agreement with you guys. I don't really know what the thought process is for Edgars Skrīvers right now. It's got to be, hey, I'm losing this. I've got to throw everything I've got.
He's got some great defense, though. Like, he sees those right hands and gets his head out of Skrīvers does. Really good defense.
Seconds left in this title fight. It's very much looking like it's going to be a retention of the belt by unanimous decision for Shahzaib Rind, barring a crazy last final 6 seconds here.
Wow, that was close.
He tried it.
That would have been
nice. Yeah.
Could you have imagined?
Yeah, that would have been crazy.
If he knocked him out.
Oh.
The crowd are on their feet for Shahzaib Rind here. They're fairly confident that he has done enough to get a victory tonight, as are we. I'm curious how he'll react to the performance, though, if he found it frustrating. You know, he's so used to being able to finish people that Edgars Skrīvers taking him to a decision is a different experience for him.
Yeah, but also good because now he knows he can go to 5 rounds.
Don't reach, huh? Don't fall forward when you throw your right hand, okay? Don't fall forward. Your buzz is good. I wanted it. He's being annoying. Okay? Don't overreach. Pressure him, high hand.
Oh, I don't know if...
What?
Skrīvers' corner was saying something to him, like with advice for going into the next round, and it just seemed very confused. And then when he stepped down, he didn't realize why the referee was asking for his hand.
Oh. That's not good.
Winner by unanimous decision.
Shahzaib Rind is still your lightweight champion here at Karate Combat. Resounding decision win for him. Let's see how the champ is feeling. He's with Dean Thomas.
Shahzaib. Tough fight. Seemed like you couldn't really get going like you wanted to in that fight. What was so difficult about this opponent?
He's most experienced opponent in the Karate Combat pit. He has a lot of experience. He was three-time world champion. Big respect to him. He accepted the fight and he fought me like a man. Thank you so much. And Alhamdulillah, first of all, thank God who gave me this opportunity. And this win is for my people, all from Pakistan. This is history in the making. Alhamdulillah, I'm so happy. I can't explain my feelings because I'm not just fighting for myself. I'm fighting for everyone. You see a lot of children are here. They see me here and they become motivated and they will pursue their dreams. And I can tell you, where are you from? If you are from anywhere from the world, if you dream about something, you can achieve it. You just have to hard work and believe in yourself. And God is there, He's gonna help you achieve your success. Thank you so much, everyone. And big thanks to my family back in Pakistan. They are praying for me and they have been supporting me from beginning to till now. And thank you everyone who was part of my team. my coaches, my management, my people, everyone, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity, especially Dynamite, President Asim. Thank you so much for giving me this big opportunity to represent my country all over the world. Thank you so much.
Shahzaib, that was beautiful. And Shahzaib, you are the champion. And in honor of your championship, we're going to bless you with a Pakistani dance.
It's like, the president looks around and goes, okay, I didn't know this.
An impromptu celebration for our current lightweight champ, Shahzaib Rind.
Man, a few beers and I'll be in there. Dancing with these people.
Oh,
nice.
President Awesome was getting stuck in as well.
I love it.
Bas, quick wrap up. Give us your thoughts on the evening as a whole. We've had some good action tonight. I think we were most all very impressed with Anvar Boynazarov from Uzbekistan in the prelims.
Yeah, I think a lot of people now, that weight class, they're going to go, uh-oh, that's a killer. And he did exactly what he said he was going to do. He says, I will shock karate combat, and I'm going to be the champion here.
And then, of course, Tyson Nam as well. He picked up that fantastic knockout of Luxby Montalban.
It's what he said. You know, he only needs to land that right hand. And it wasn't an overhand. It was a regular cross. So maybe that also upset the opponent, set him up, or made him confused. But, yeah, he was just waiting for the right moment to pull the trigger. And once he did, boy, lights out.
Yeah, I mean, we then pulled off what? Robelis Despaigne, another ridiculously quick knockout. What can you say?
Yeah, there's nothing you can say. I mean, everything is under 18 seconds. This is 8 fights under 18 seconds. Just think about that. It's like, what the... My score is 43 seconds. They go, what the heck?
We had a great performance from Aline Pereira as well. Hoping to build up the women's division for her to take on some more competitors as well. And of course, Shahzaib, good performance there against Edgars Skrīvers.
Yes, and I really also liked Brandon Jenkins.
Brandon Jenkins, let's not forget.
Yeah, because his opponent the first round, what an unbelievable striker that guy is. But he just kept in his face, kept going in his face, didn't care. Like you said, defense is optional, he always does. He just walks in there, broke him down.
Yeah, every fight tonight had a little bit of something different. We hope you've enjoyed all the action from here at Karate Combat 52 in Miami. We are going to be back next month. We'll let you know where and when shortly. But from myself, Josh Palmer, Bas Rutten, Dean Thomas, President Awesome, Gabriel Haynes, and everyone else on the broadcast. It's been our pleasure having you with us here, and we hope you have a safe evening, and we'll see you next time.
Awesome.